the chapter 5, section 2. Okay, we will solve guided and independent practice again. It says use the side to explain why the triangles are each pair are congruent. So as you see, sorry, let's choose the Chinese brush. That's better, yeah. AD is congruent with BC. So AB is congruent with CD, DC, and BD is a common side. So what we have? AD, AB, so AD and BC, here the same mark. So AB and CD same mark. This is the common side. So when we get 1, so this is S, S, S. When we get 3 as side, what we know? The triangle will be congruent. So I can say that, therefore, triangle ABC is congruent with triangle CDB. This is the question, and that's okay. Let's look at that one. Again, we have a common side here. So I will say the same mark NM is congruent with MQ, Q, and here the same mark MP and PQ. NP is congruent with PQ, so PM is common side. So side, we get 3 sides. Therefore, triangle M and P is congruent with triangle MQP. That's all. Let's continue. Sailing signal flags are used to communicate message when radio silence is required. The Zulu signal flag means I require a talk. So this is the story part, but let's see the mathematics part. Mathematics part start from here and here. The diagonals of GHLK bisect each other. So when the diagonal are bisect each other, I will use here white. This means they have same mark, so they are congruent. So explain why GK triangle and LGH triangles are congruent. As you see, this is a line and this is another line. White, I draw it now. They are intersecting lines, so these are vertical angles. So I can mark another. Okay, these angles are congruent. I can say because of the side angle side, they will be equal. Let's write it a little. After I the guided practice I will write, but for independent practice I will only tell. It will be fast. So JG, it's congruent with KG. So GH. Oh, I did a mistake. So, they are all congruent, but JG and GH, yes, and GL and JK are congruent. So the JGK, the angle. Let's write angle between the. Yeah, it's because it's side angle side. So let's write the angle between the sides. This will be better. What did I do? So let's start the question again. No, everything is okay, but just I confused about the order. So the side is JG, so it's congruent with GL. This is correct. So let's write the angle at the middle because it's side. Now I need an angle. JGK, it's congruent with HGL. So these are angles. So GK, this is a line segment, it's congruent with GH. So this is another side angle side. So let's check it again. JG, this mark, is congruent with GL, first side. So second one, angle. So this angle is congruent with that one. So let's use black here, maybe it's better to see. So that one, that angle congruent, JGK and AGL are congruent as an angle. Now let's check the last size. GK, where is the GK here? Let's use again white. GK and GH are congruent, so side angle side. Therefore, these triangles are congruent. Let's write down. I don't want to write therefore part either, but let's write last times. Therefore, triangle JGK is congruent with triangle LGH. So that's done. That's all the point. Just you need to find here common size and common angle, so it will bring the congruency. Okay, another question. It says prove angle side angle. This is the easy one. As you see, this is the common side, and these two angles already common given in the question. Just you need to write this one. GAJ, angle GHA is congruent with angle IHJ. So AJ is a common side. It's a common side. So this is angle. This is side. So last one is another angle GJH. So as you see, this is GJH. Is congruent with this one, HIJ. HIJ. That's the first question. So therefore, these two triangles are congruent. You can say therefore these two triangles are congruent. Let's make it a little left. Let's continue with our next question. Cut it to part. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. So there is a parallel and equal. These two lines, this symbol shows these two lines parallel and they are same mark, so they are equal. The arrowhead shows us the parallel. If it's parallel, I know the alternate interior angles are congruent. So this alternate interior is congruent with that one. So I get two equal sides and two congruent sides. Let's see. TDF is congruent with DFX, or you can say LFX. We can use here L to separate the different triangles. So TDL is congruent with LFX. After then, the side DT is congruent with XF. So as you see here, let's change the color here again. This one and this one, they are congruent. Let's continue the last one. Because of the FXL is congruent with LTD because of the parallel line. They are congruent triangles. So therefore the triangles are congruent. Use HL property. So hypotenuse, like if the hypotenuse all time opposite of the 90 degrees, as you see, hypotenuse here a common side. So LC is common hypotenuse. Both of them, it's opposite of 90 degrees. So I can say it's a common hypotenuse. So it's a common hypotenuse. This is LC. And what is like? So BC and LD. So BC congruent with LD. Therefore, these two triangles as a hypotenuse leg hypothesis. So you can say these two is congruent. Here another one. This if it's 90 degrees because of, let's use red here. Maybe it's fixing the color. Because of the supplementary angles, this will be 90 degrees. So opposite of the 90 degrees hypotenuse. So they have the same mark. As you see here, hypotenuse has the same marks. So we will write nx. It's congruent with ny. So these are hypotenuse. Let's say h. And as you see here, a common side NF, common leg is common. So I can say this is the leg. Therefore, these two triangles again congruent. Let's continue. As you see, 3 centimeters are different angles. So side, first side. So 4 centimeters. Let's change the color here. You can write it by yourself. Another side. You need to say BD is equal to CE, DE equal to BC, and BE is the common side. So 1, 2, 3, side. They are congruent. I told you at the guided practice I wrote them, but now I'm not writing all of them. Okay, let's continue the 9. Again, 2 triangles. It's asking and KJ and GL are congruent. KG and GL are JL and GL. They are congruent, and this is common side. Let's put it another mark. Let's put it green. So this is the common sides. Let's continue. Oh, there is a theater. The lights shining on a stage for me. Let's go and tell the lesson. And the theater, interesting. Okay, theater, the lights shining on a stage are so that you can see it. There's a 90 degrees. 2 90 degrees we had. One common. This is a common side. Look here, I can say that one. This side from C to B is common. So there is a 90 degrees that, but we don't know about the EB. So I cannot say this is a hypotenuse. But I can say that the base, so this is the base, and that one, so I can say that one are parallel. So if this is 90 degrees, this one is making 90 degrees, so these given angles, so it's a rectangle. So this side and this sides are congruent. So I want to write that one. That one is a little complicated maybe. So EC is congruent with DB. It's here. So these are congruent. I put the mark. Oh, sorry, I cannot put this mark because I used this mark before. Let's say, sorry, this is and this is congruent. After that, ECB is congruent with DBC. Both of them, it's as a measure, both of them 90 degrees. So, and I can say that CB is common side. So CB is here. Let's use another color, maybe yellow. It's not because okay, that's better. CB is common side. Common side. So therefore, the triangles are congruent. Let's continue. New questions. It says use the angle size angle. I can say that one. This angle and this angle congruent, and MK, the length side is common side. So as you see, if this is 90 degrees here, it's given. So because of the supplementary angle, so this must be 90 degrees. So angle, let's change the color here to make it clear. Angle, side, angle. So we can say they are congruent. Okay, let's continue about that one. Oh, this is very complicated. Oh, there are parallel lines. So there are lots of parallel lines. Therefore, there must be some congruent angles, such as what? If these two parallel, I can say, let's change this color again. Maybe I need to enlarge I need to enlarge a little this picture to make it clear. Let's take it a little left and enlarge it. I don't know, its resolution is bad now, but maybe it will be better to tell it. So let's see, look, these are the parallel, there are two parallel lines. One of them is WR, so this line and this line. If they are parallel, I can say that one, this angle is corresponding with that one. This is first angle. The second angle, because of they are congruent, so WT, so this one and this is parallel. Because of these are parallel, I can say these two are congruent. So I already put the marks here. Now another parallel lines, I will draw that one here and here. So it's not look like line. Okay, now check that one. So if these are parallel, so this one, this angle and this angle must be congruent. So as you see, two angles, and at the middle we have a common side. So I want to write that one too. This is a little complicated maybe. So because of the parallel rule, WRT, the angle is congruent with RTS, I wrote it. So RT is common side. So another angle SRT, it's congruent with RTW. Oh, didn't I write? I wrote that one, sorry. Now I confused maybe. I read SRT, I wrote that one. Now WRT, I wrote that one. WTR is congruent with RTS. So which one is WTR? That one. So that one. And this one is congruent. WTR, these are. The other angles is the beginning. So angle, side, angle. Let's continue next question. So these are more clear than the others one. Let's say it says use to explain if the triangles are congruent or not. Use any possible method if you know what kind of possible method we can use here. As you see, this is a leg and there's a 90 degrees. So opposite of 90 degrees we have hypotenuse. So here ML is hypotenuse. It's a common, of course. This is ML common hypotenuse for both. So this is our edge. It's a 90 degrees angle, right angle. So MK is congruent with MC. So this is hypotenuse leg. Because of the hypotenuse leg, it's congruent. Okay, in that one we can use angle side angle. Why? Because there is an angle here. This one, vertical angles are congruent. So 90 degrees, common side 90 degrees. We can say that this angle and this angle 90 degrees. So this, so LD here, LD and NL are common side. So NLB here we found because of the vertical angles, that one and that one. So they are common sides again. So because of that they are congruent. If you want, I can write it. Maybe writing is better. B and L congruent with LDC. So not LCD, LDC. So NL congruent with LD and the S, and the last one NLB is congruent with this angle side DLC. So angle side angle you can write, therefore they are congruent. So this is the last question, I think. Thanks for